Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a video all about some products that I have been loving lately. You guys saw these on my Instagram when I first showed them to you guys when I first got them and you wanted to see a review, so here it is. I am so excited to be bringing this to you guys. It is of course on, as you can tell by the title, the ZA CC creams. They brought out two CC creams and a CC stick. I will be talking about the CC stick a little bit, but I'm going to be focusing more so on the CC creams because I am obsessed with these. So really quickly before I get into the products themselves, I did just want to explain what a CC cream is. So a few years back there was a trend of BB creams and they came from Korea and they were amazing products called beauty balms or beauty Beblish balms or something. They were an interesting name, but they basically were really light coverage products that were similar to a tinted moisturizer, but they had skincare elements in them as well. So CC creams are similar. They are called color correcting creams and I'm really excited to see them from ZA because ZA is a great brand and they're kind of like Asian influenced products, I feel like, and I think if anyone's going to do a CC cream, they're going to do a really great job. Now that you know what CC creams are, we'll go back to the ZA one. So they have two different types. There's the anti-redness one and then the anti-dullness. The anti-dullness one has got like a purple tinge to it, which is going to sort of brighten up those grey tones or yellow tones, like those sort of like sallow sunken in tones, whereas the anti-redness one has a green sort of tinge to it, and that's going to help to get rid of any redness. Like if you have rosacea or red cheeks, that's going to help to lessen it. Now these are obviously CC creams and CC creams are light coverage, so don't expect to put it on and all of your redness to disappear. It's just there to sort of lessen the redness, and I find that this one does lessen the redness and this one does lessen the dullness. Now the thing that's really cool about these is that there's only one shade. Now for me, I find that the colour match capsules do match to my skin really well, because what it is there's like a kind of like either a purple or green cream, and then inside of it there are these tiny little specks, and as you massage it into your skin, those little capsules burst and adjust to your skin tone. So I am very fair. I'm lighter than MAC NC15 and I find that these matched very nearly to my skin. I would say if you're an NC15 they would be perfect, or an NW15 they'd be perfect, but if you're any lighter than that you may just want to use a lighter powder just to counteract. I have it today so that you guys could see how it looks. I mean, it doesn't look bad, it doesn't look like extremely the wrong shade, but it is just a tiny bit dark. But I do find that it just makes my skin look more alive, so I have been loving wearing it just a little bit darker than how I normally would. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. I am wearing it today. I am wearing it with a very light layer of powder, like a lightweight light coverage powder, and I've only used a tiny bit. So I find that this gives a very natural light coverage. I personally like that. If you're wanting a product that's going to maybe start to cover up your blemishes, start to cover up your freckles, this is only going to make a slight dent in that. It kind of just helps to even out your skin tone, which is all CC creams are supposed to do. I think that it's perfect. It's great for those of you who go to school, who just wear natural makeup, are blessed with beautiful skin. This would give you just that tiny little bit more coverage that you need. I personally don't have perfect skin, but I love wearing a natural coverage product. Just because it's easy. This product you apply with your fingers, it goes on, it's done. Some days I do even wear it without under eye concealer because I find that the anti-dullness one does a really nice job at concealing the under eye circles. Like, they're not completely gone, but they are definitely lessened, which you guys will see in the demo clip. Like I said, CC and BB creams do have skincare elements in it. So this has green tea extract and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, to my knowledge, is really good for firming the skin and just getting like a better texture to your skin. So with using these, they're going to help to just even out your skin tone. I don't think I've been using them enough to see any of those effects, but I do love the way that these feel. They haven't broken me out and my skin always feels soft and supple during the day because they do have that sort of like green tea and just the sort of moisturizing elements of a CC cream, so I never feel dry with these during the day, so that's why I really love them. One thing that I haven't mentioned yet but I need to mention is the fact that these have SPF, and oh my gosh, that is amazing, especially if you live in New Zealand. You need SPF. This has SPF 30, which is actually a really high SPF, which is awesome. So your whole entire face and neck, if you apply it to your neck like me, is going to be protected from the sun's rays all day. It also says on here that this is made with up to 74% of skincare ingredients, so it's going to be really good for your skin. The scent on these is not offensive, nor is it strong. I find it to be just something similar to that of a moisturizer, so if you are allergic to fragrances, I wouldn't foresee you having any issues with these. Right, so really quickly I am going to insert my demo portion of this video. I tried to be quite thorough when applying it so that you guys could see how it worked and what I thought of it, so yeah, let's just get into that. So in this demo today I'm going to be showing you the anti-dullness CC cream, which is the purple one because it has more of a purple undertone that counteracts the dull tones in your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I like to apply these. Today I'm going to show you this with no primer. I generally don't use a primer, sometimes I'll use a primer spray, but you definitely don't need a primer with these. I don't know if you guys can really tell on camera, but it does have a slight purple tint to it, which is what's going to help to counterbalance the dull colours in your skin, so like any sort of grey tones or just any dullness. You can see my skin doesn't look that lively when I haven't got makeup on. Doesn't help that I'm extremely fair. But all I do is I just pat it onto the face. Normally I would do it all over, but I'll show you half the face so you guys can compare the coverage. And although it looks purple, it has those little beads in it that burst and match to your colour, so I'm just going to rub it in with my fingers. And it just slowly changes to a colour that actually matches my skin tone, which I think is awesome. Hopefully you guys can see that that just comes to a colour that's very close to my skin tone. It is a little bit darker, but I find that it just helps to give me some life to my skin. I don't know if you can really tell on camera either, but it just helps to brighten my under eyes. So if you were like in a real rush or you're not about applying lots and lots of products, you could actually just use this, and it does actually really help to get rid of those sort of like sunken in sort of looking colours from around your eyes. It however doesn't cover up blemishes, but that's to be expected. It is only a CC cream, and CC creams are more of a light coverage product, but with a dab or two of concealer, those are totally concealed. I'm just going to go ahead and apply the CC cream to this side of my face so that you can see what a full face of the CC cream looks like, and then I will be right back. So this is what the full face looks like. I would say this is definitely a light coverage. It's definitely not going anywhere near medium, but this is a sort of coverage that I love on an everyday basis. So yeah, that's how I apply the product and what it looks like afterwards. Hope that you enjoy. If you have any questions about the application process or the coverage, please do let me know down below. So now that you've seen me apply the product, you guys can see that it is a light coverage. I do find that the anti-dullness one is a lot more effective at sort of counterbalancing what it's supposed to counterbalance than the red one, if that makes sense. I find that the redness one doesn't do a very good job at cancelling the redness of my blemishes, but however it does do a really good job at cancelling the redness around the lower portions of my cheeks. So if you are acne prone, you probably will want to pair this product with a like a more sort of thicker concealer, just to make sure that you conceal those if you're wanting to. Now I wear these to school quite often, and I find that they do last really well during the day. Considering they are quite a lightweight sort of moisturiser based product, I find that by the end of the school day they are starting to fade, but that is totally fine by me. I also love the fact that they are a natural coverage, so they do sort of fade naturally, if that makes any sense to you guys. Like instead of me wearing like a full coverage makeup and having it fade and having big patches hanging off, I find that by the end of the day I can't tell if my makeup has faded or not because it's so natural, if you know what I mean. I just really like it. I don't find that it makes me oily, it doesn't make my skin shiny, it doesn't make my skin dry. It's like the best of both worlds. For the record, I have like normal to slightly dry skin at the moment. It's probably a little bit more normal, but I just find that it keeps my skin really nice and moisturized all day. Really quickly before I go, I did just want to talk about the CC stick. So it comes in two shades, light and natural, and this is a cream to powder stick. So basically you just wind it up and then you can just apply it to your face and blend it out with a brush. This product is designed to stop oil from being produced from the skin, and it's going to keep it at bay. So if you are an oily skin person, this is probably a better option for you than the BB cream because it is really dewy, as you can see. I mean, I have highlighter here, but you can see that it does have more of a dewy finish, whereas this has that powder finish, so it's not going to give you that much oil breakthrough. The good thing about this is having it in a stick form means that you can use it and you can take it on the go. You can use it for a foundation, a concealer. It's also supposed to be a really good primer, which I don't know if I mentioned, but these have priming elements, and I totally would say that that's true because when I apply my powder on top, it lasts all day. My blush doesn't fade all day. It looks amazing all day. So Did I say all day enough times in that sentence? I think so. But yeah, this is supposed to be really, really good for lasting all day. So that is my review on the ZACC product range. I hope that you enjoyed it. As I said, I do really like these products, and if you guys like a light coverage, I would 100% recommend them to you guys. If you're looking for more of a medium to full coverage, this probably isn't the product for you, but maybe you could try out their CC cream to powder stick. If I have missed something, or if you have any more questions, please do let me know. I will have all of the pricing and other information listed down below if you guys want to check it out. Also, really quickly before I go, I do have a little mini giveaway in this video. I will write all of the information down below, but I believe I have a CC cream to give away to you guys that is very, very exciting. So if you want to be into it, all you need to do is go down to the down bar and read the instructions and comment what you need to comment, and that's easy as that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. As I said, I love this product, so I just wanted to share my love of it with you guys. So yeah, thank you again. I'm going to go. I can't stop saying thank you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey everyone, so today's video is something that I can't even express to you guys how excited I am about it. It's going to be my first product unboxing, and it is going to be of the Fitbit Blaze.